Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3453 in Candy Crush Saga. It's listed as a hard level. We can tell by the skull and the purple background, and I can attest to it personally because I've played this a few times, and I see how absolutely rough it is. In 14 moves, we have to collect 2 ingredients, but the ingredients are trapped in sugar chests. Above these licorice twirls, above these licorice locks, separated by these candy cane fences. And then we've got this ticking time bomb set at 9 that we have to get through before any of this all even matters. So it's going to be tough. I've got the keys here to open all of this up. I do have stripes, but they're not very generous. At least not in the beginning. They're not going to give us things. So I have to try to do a few things on my own, and because I've got a limited field, it's not a sure thing. Things aren't just going to kind of pop open magically. Actually, that's what we have to count on with boards like this. We have to hope that we get some magic here in order to get this done, or we're going to be stuck here for a long time. I'm just trying to get red to set this off, and I can't even do that. Oh, I get a reshuffle. Look what happened. I did not even pay attention to that. Well, hey, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to set this off. Oh, wait, no, I'm going to take this out. So that saved me, and now I still have 5 moves left to do everything else. But that's still not easy. That bought me a bit of time, but you can see that it still takes a lot of effort. Now I've got this open, and I still have more and more difficult things to do. I need to get maybe like a wrapped combo or a color wrapped combo to really press through all of this, because here we go. I've used up all of my turns and I didn't even get through those licorice locks. And then once I get down here onto these platforms, I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work. I haven't gotten that far. I haven't collected an ingredient yet. So that's the bad news. We know we need to work on this area, especially if we don't get a reshuffle, because we've got to get that ticking time bomb collected. We know that we need to make disruption along here and take out those licorice. The deal with licorice is they're a lot like chocolate. If I take out a chocolate on a turn, no new chocolate can form. And if I don't take out any, new chocolate can grow, and that's what happens with those dispensers. They can produce more licorice if we make a space under them, and we haven't taken out licorice the turn before. Sometimes there's a 1 or a 2 turn delay, but that's the gist of how it works. So I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to come back with a new board. I'm going to give it another shot, but I may eventually get to the point where I say I'm going to keep recording without audio, because we know what the strategy is, and now we need the luck to come together. I can take a lucky board and destroy it by playing poorly, so I really want to be observant, more observant than I was on this turn. But even so, it still may not be possible to win. So I'm going to need heaps and heaps of luck to match with my skill. Be right back. Okay, I have the opportunity to make a wrapped. Could I get a red here to make a color bomb? Not likely. Because that, of course, would be another way to get this out of the way without using a reshuffle, without being granted a reshuffle. And then the other way, of course, is just to keep kind of working on this area. This is stuck. I can't. What I want to do is bring these green down and make a color bomb, but it doesn't work like that because that was all tied up. But hold on a minute. Here we go. So now I've got this, and I could do this, and it would blow up a lot. As a matter of fact, that's perfect because that's where these are. So this is the kind of luck I need. Plus, it's hopefully going to collect a lot of these keys. I need these keys collected so things can start flowing. There we go. Okay, so I got it done, and you see the kind of luck that you need to have in order for that to happen. A color bomb wrapped candy combo, that's a pretty good way to get things done, especially because it helps so much right here. I went from basically having to do everything on the board to having it all flow in together. So that's my playthrough. It took me 11 tries to get that done. It required luck, and then also a bit of making the right choices. If this is helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.